Let's create a new Suggest Answer skill. This can be done by navigating to Bots, Skills, and clicking Create Skill in the top right hand corner and clicking on the Suggest Answer card. Now, there are a few things that we need to do in order to configure our skill correctly. The first thing to do is to give it an internal title. This can be anything you like, and just note that students will never ever see this. This is just purely internal, as is the skill tags field. This is just purely a way of you being able to differentiate who this belongs to or what it's for, anything that might make your life and the lives of your team that bit easier. Where students will start seeing your skill is in the next few fields. In the message field, for example, we can define the message that we want students to see if this skill is triggered. And like with any other skill type, you're allowed to specify up to 3 messages, which aren't capped at all in length. Just be mindful that the student is reading it on a window though. And it is good to know that these messages are rich text editable, so you can use bolds, italics, underlining, indentations, and anchoring links in the messages. Where things get really interesting though, and where Suggest Answer stands out from the crowd, is the fact that you can add as many options as you would like. Now these, once added to the skill, allow you to click on them and tell firstly the student what the text should be in the option. So let's imagine that we were going to create a skill for how do you want to get to campus? How would you like to get to campus? And we could say, for example, bus, or we could say car. And we can say all of these different options. The labels do support emojis, so you could even throw in a little emoji car, which is absolutely great. And once created, these options can be reordered very, very simply. Crucially though, it's important to tell Gecko what should happen if the box called, in this case, car, is clicked. Do we want to print a URL in the chat? Do we want to trigger another existing answer or trigger another skill that maybe goes into a bit more information, like, okay, do you want a map? Do you want parking information? And so on and so forth. Once you've configured your Suggest Answer skill, make sure you hit Save Skill and it will save to the skills table.